Hello and welcome to our second week of fractions problems. And the first one, it says write the missing fraction. Now we've got 1/3, add a quarter, add another fraction equals 1 whole. Now the problem we've got here is we've got two different denominators. So just like before, we need to make them into the same denominator. We need to find a common multiple of the two. The easiest way to do that is to times 3 by 4. That gives us 12. So we're going to turn 1/3 into a fraction out of 12ths, and do the same with 1/4. So 1/4 into 12. Once we've done that, it should be fairly easy to find our answer. So just like before, I can times 3 by 4 to make 12. So I times 1 by 4 to make 4/12. To my quarter into 12ths, I times by 3, the denominator times the numerator by 3. I end up with 4/12, add 3/12, add a number of 12ths. It's going to make whole. Now we should know that 12/12 is 1 whole. So we can take these two, add them together, and work out how many more 12ths we need to make 1 whole. For this next one, we've got write numbers in the boxes to make this fraction calculation correct. We've got 1 something, add a number of fifths equals 7/10. Now we've got different denominators here. We need to make sure that we're using denominators that we can add together. So this number here must either be fifths, could be tenths, or it could be a common factor of 10, so it could be halves. So it might be a case here where we need to try things out. I think, well, 1/10, what would add to 1/10? Well, 1/10 I can't actually convert into fifths. So if I convert my fifths into tenths, then I have 1/10 add 6/10. Can I convert 6/10 into fifths? So that would give me one solution. There is another solution as well, to see if you can find both solutions. Because that is the second part, that is part B. So there's two ways to solve this. The one on the top, I've given you a big clue to work out one set of solutions. The second set of numbers needs to go down here. They need to be different numbers this time. Finally, we've got our fraction addition pyramid. So we've got these two numbers. The sum of those makes the number above it. So you can see 1 add 2 is 3. Quarter and a quarter makes half, so we've got 3.5 above it. So for this one, all we need to do is add 2 3/4 to 3.5. Now to do that, I'm going to convert 3.5. I'm going to convert my half into quarters to help me. So 1/2 is how many quarters? So once I've done that, I can replace that and I do the calculation. 2 3/4, add 3, and however many quarters I've calculated, the answer would be up there. This bottom section here might be a little bit trickier. So I'm going to rub some of this out so we've got a little bit of space. We've got 2 3/4 is our answer. So our biggest fraction is 2 3/4. 2 3/4. That is made up of two numbers. This number on the left and 1 1/4. So hopefully you should be able to see now. I do 2 3/4, take away 1 1/4.